Can I just rant for a second? I rarely get involved in Facebook comment sections. Like, I have to really be in the mood to debate. And once in a blue moon, I'll bite. But you know what my biggest pet peeve is? When the original poster asks for opinions on something, so I answer. And instead of responding back to me themselves, they tag a friend and tell them to respond. No. You asked for this. This isn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where you phone a friend. If you're gonna be such a Ben Shapiro about it, don't ask for answers that you aren't prepared to get. I just had to get that off my chest.
Stop talking!
All right, showtime. I discovered a way for you to see who all your friends voted for. Jameela Jamil is back at it again, being the WOAT. Luxury fragrance brand Jo Malone sucks up to China, and they're ruining the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and maybe even Halloween. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Let me tell you about a little wormhole I found myself in last night.
The wormholes are so crazy today. Yeah. Yesterday.
Wormhole, 602 to the 402, connected to the 1. Then I got caught in a Fruit Loop.
I started to get aggravated seeing all these political posts from friends of mine who just never shut up. Like, they're always arguing. I know for a fact they don't even know why they believe what they believe, and they probably form their political views from emotional tweets. Then, as I was sitting there wondering why on earth these people believe their opinions are indestructible, I remembered that people's voter info is public.
I'm listening.
And I know you will think this is just as juicy as I do, which is why I'm telling you. I found this app called Vote With Me, and it shows you which party each person in your phone contacts is registered with, but also which elections they voted in.
This is so juicy, I feel dizzy.
And as I suspected, these people in my feed who nonstop bash conservatives didn't even vote in the last election. I was right. Shocker. It was sweet vindication. And then I looked up every guy that I've ever talked to and if they voted and found out some of them had lied. But that's okay, that's why they gone. Bye-bye. You know what shapewear is?
Are you trying to act like you was drinking sparkling water before you came out here?
No, not that shape.
What a couple of squares.
Kim Kardashian has this shapewear line called Skims. I love it.
I love it.
By the way, the lifting tape and cheese nip cover she sells, insane. Best I've ever used, period. Anyways, she just came out with a Skims maternity collection, and Jameela Jamil from The Good Place in her pea-sized brain couldn't wait to jump in and start something.
You know, I was just, in the neighborhood.
She said, it would be cool if pregnant people could just be allowed to be pregnant and get bigger and not be self-conscious and enjoy the miracle taking place inside their body and not have to worry about feeling embarrassed/shame that their body is changing for an amazing reason.
I'm sorry. I must be hearing things.
There's two things I want to address here. One, this shapewear line isn't to squish the baby down. Are you serious? It's to offer support. Secondly, this is such a loaded statement coming from the woman who described her abortion as the best decision I've ever made.
A shady collection of invoices and receipts.
She said the abortion was the best thing for her and for the baby I didn't want and wasn't ready for emotionally, psychologically, and financially.
But even to me, your story doesn't add up.
The best decision you could have made for the baby was death? By the way, there is no such thing as an unwanted baby.
I'll take good care of her, I promise.
People like Jameela Jamil on the radical left have no problem admitting that an unborn baby is a human being or a miracle when they want it or when they need to make a point. Jameela wanted to score points by being virtuous about shapewear. It's too bad she couldn't have had that same energy for the unborn.
Welcome to the bottom of the barrel.
I feel so bad for John Boyega. He keeps coming up in more and more stories of just the absolute worst crap happening to him in business. Protect this cinnamon roll, and it keeps having ties to freaking China.
A simple hello would do. Thank you very much.
And this new story about him isn't about a movie. It's about a deal in the beauty industry, a brand I love, Jo Malone. And if you aren't familiar with them, they make luxury perfumes and candles and stuff. They're in the same category as like diptyque candles, if you know what those are.
This smells delish.
This is good conservative. I think it's important to know what companies are simping to China because that's a big no, ma'am.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Jo Malone is a British company whose parent company is Estee Lauder. John is British too, and I guess they made a perfume ad campaign starring him. But China made them take him out before it could air in their country and replaced him with somebody Chinese. Now, John has stepped down from his role as perfume ambassador for them, and I don't blame him.
Don't trust China. China is
If you want to discuss countries who are extremely racist towards black people, you got to start with China first. This isn't their first rodeo when it comes to this type of thing.
That's not good.
According to Human Rights Watch, at the beginning of the pandemic back in April, they forced black people to take the COVID test, evicted them from their homes, and because no hotels would take them in, they were forced to sleep in the streets. Some were required to self-isolate in their house with surveillance cameras or alarms installed outside of their apartments. And of course, there was zero scientific basis for that policy.
It's incredibly racist.
Super racist.
I guess we're gonna have to buy our candles somewhere else. Fun fact, my all-time favorite candle is patty wax, tobacco, and patchouli. What is yours?
I am the candle, the white hot burning candle.
I don't even know why this is a story. Kendall Jenner is a pothead.
Yeah, so is everyone else.
She revealed that she was a stoner on Kate and Oliver Hudson's podcast and said no one knows that, so that's the first time I've ever really said anything out there. I mean, I could have guessed.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
You're trying to tell me that Kendall's complete lack of a personality wasn't a dead giveaway?
You're a basic
Now I'm gonna end on two things that are gonna hurt a little. The Macy's Day Parade is ruined. It's gonna be TV only and look very different than it has the last 94 years. AKA, it's a travesty and China must pay.
You'll pay for this!
If you know me, you know that 4th of July and Thanksgiving are my two favorite holidays. I don't know why they're doing this either when Thanksgiving is after the election, because we all know that past November 3rd, the virus is gonna magically disappear again. Now, some people may disagree with me, but if you think that's depressing, Reese's is rumored to be making a peanut butter Reese's cup stuffed with potato chips.
Absolutely not.
Straight to jail. If you're a conservative who would eat this, show yourself in the comments so we know who to avoid.
It's not natural. None of it.
Okay, I'll end on some good news though. We're getting a whole new Bieber era Friday. He just announced his brand new single, Holy, with Chance the Rapper, My Body Is Ready. I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna go a more gospel route like Kanye did, since that was so successful for him. What do you think?
I'm so excited that I'm about to piss all over myself.
Join the fastest growing Facebook group for young conservatives. It's called CUTEservatives, and you can discuss politics, pop culture, seek advice, and make like-minded friends with people who also love poplitics. And make sure when you join, you answer the 3 security questions. By the way, keep sending your DMs to me with any questions that you'd like me to answer for Pop Quiz next week, and subscribe to POPlitics on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and make sure you leave us a 5-star review. Make sure you like this episode, tell me in the comments what your favorite candle is, and share this episode to your stories. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Click below to watch yesterday's episode. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the conservative. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content.